Last week, the Better Business Bureau put out a warning saying they've been hearing from folks who are trying to purchase recreational marijuana now that it's legal, but some people are getting ripped off by online scammers who are posing as legitimate businesses, taking their money, and there is no product. So I guess to start, are you able to purchase recreational marijuana in Rhode Island and have it delivered to your home?
So it's a complicated, there's a little bit of a complex answer to that. So just bear with me. So we have a couple of licensees in the state right now who are licensed to deliver medical marijuana for medical marijuana patient cardholders. Those are purchases that happen on a website and then are paid for at the point of sale when somebody shows up with a delivery van to the person's house. That has been happening in Rhode Island for years, and the medical marijuana consumers that are familiar with that are continuing to use that and know exactly what to be looking for and how to get there. None of the businesses that are currently licensed for adult use sales in Rhode Island are licensed for home delivery. That may change in the future, but as we sit here today, no adult use or recreational sales are happening by way of home delivery. Now, it's important to note that purchases can be made online for in-store pickup through these licensees' website, but obviously that requires the facilities to have a brick and mortar store that you can actually go to pick up your order. People are obviously familiar with this in other retail settings and that sort of thing.
And I'm guessing, if you're in Rhode Island and you see, hey, there's a business operating in Nevada that says they can deliver it to my home, that's still not legal. It doesn't matter whether it's coming from Connecticut, Massachusetts, a business in another state should not be delivering to someone in Rhode Island's home for recreational use, correct?
Totally. So regulated and legal cannabis in the state of Rhode Island is by definition grown, manufactured, packaged, and sold in the state of Rhode Island from seed to sale. And that's primarily a result of the ongoing federal illegality that prohibits the interstate commerce or production of marijuana between states. So it's safe to say that anything that you're buying legally here in Rhode Island on the regulated market is grown here, manufactured here, and sold here by definition.
And so then those same rules would apply if you're in Massachusetts and trying to buy from a Connecticut dispensary, or in Connecticut and trying to buy from Rhode Island. There's no intermingling of deliveries across state lines.
Correct.
All right, perfect. So when you do pick it up, are you allowed to pay with credit card, or are you supposed to be paying with cash?
So all of the dispensaries offer a debit card option in addition to a credit card, in addition to cash. One of them has figured out a way to use a regular credit card at a point of sale, but by and large, financial institutions that are administering credit card purchases have not gotten into the marijuana realm yet. And so typically it's working either on a cash basis or on a debit card basis.
If
That's
you,
what folks should really be looking out for.
okay. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
And so that's what people should really be looking out
Should
for.
really, yeah. So if someone's asking, to pay via Cash App or pay via, Bitcoins or something like that, that should be a huge red flag.
Absolutely huge red flag if you're not using something that's directly linked to a financial institution or cash.
And Matt, I know you said that that it may be sometime in the future that delivery might become available for adult use. Are we talking near future, and what kind of hurdles currently stand in the way?
All the existing approved adult use retailers have the option to apply to our office for home delivery approval just through an administrative determination. Because of the fact that they're already permitted to do that in the medical market, and all of these adult use retailers are also medical marijuana retailers. So it's really a business decision for them to say, do we want to invest in the necessary security protocols? Do we want to invest in staff? And then obviously the vehicles themselves, in addition to the online infrastructure to facilitate this? Does it work for our business? They then kind of put together a plan. They submit it to our office. Our team looks at it, verifies that it's compliant with the existing rules and regulations, and then issues an approval. So really, it's a business decision for the retailers at the end of the day, and it's not out of the question that comes into existence in the next probably 3 to 6 months.
Oh, soon. All right. Well, Matt, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Is there anything else that folks should be looking out for while I have you, when it comes to sketchy online sales?
I think that if it feels sketchy, it probably is sketchy, is the right approach to have here. We have, I'm proud to say, 6 licensed retailers in our state, along with dozens of licensed cultivators who are extremely not sketchy and are doing things very well, compliantly, above board, and have some very high quality and exciting products that they're bringing to market compliantly. So folks should get out there and sample what's on offer and support your local businesses.
All right. Perfect. Matt, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Emily.